basic question for the viewers on my side. Sort of, who are you? What's your name? Where are you from?
So my name on my account is bubstepbbx. I've been going by that name for probably about 8 years, something like that. That's always been my my go-to name for everything, because I came up with it in high school, and then people thought it was pretty cool because I was I used to beatbox a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Bubstep. My name is Bubba, or people call me Bubba, and I put Bubba and dubstep together because I like dubstep at the time, and then BBX beatbox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I had that going for me, and I did YouTube before I started all this, so I had I started really. I had this one video. It hit like 1 million views on YouTube when I was in high school. And,
wow.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I kept like refreshing the page, and just more
Yeah.
views kept coming in. I did not know what to do, and that video was also getting a lot of hate. So
Yeah.
That's kind of what started it all. Like started me like wanting to do this more, because it was I just like the feeling of a lot of people seeing me, but at the same time I was getting a lot of hate, so I didn't. I was kind of new to it all.
Yeah. I guess that sort of leads me well into my first question, which is like, sort of, when did you start creating content, and like what was it? So what was that first video that did really well?
So the first video that did really well was me making sounds. I think I made like 50 sounds, and just the delivery of the video. It took that was also the video that took the longest to edit, and I did not expect it to blow up, but it blew up. And at the beginning of the video, I wanted to do something to catch the viewer's attention, so I grabbed a jar of mayonnaise, and I just put it on my face with a spoon. And I was like, okay, this is pretty funny. And so I did that. And then just like what got the most hate was like just the delivery of the entire video, like the delivery of the sounds that I was doing. Most of them were repetitive because I didn't know what I was doing. And yeah, so I had to, at one point, I turned off to where the viewer can see the like and dislike ratio, because I didn't want the dislikes to go higher than the likes, because I thought that was really bad. But I don't really care anymore. But yeah, it was a video of me making sounds.
Thank God TikTok doesn't feature.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So when did you start like beatboxing?
I started beatboxing like 7-8 years ago, around the same time that I came up with my alias, bubstepbbx. I was walking to my shop class one day, and I just started like making a sound. And I remember the first sound that I ever made was this, like, me and my friends were trying to do like where we can say like tip, but we were like sucking in a little bit, and we were trying to see who could do it faster. So I was going
Oh yeah,
I was doing that, and then I think I stuttered or something like that, and then it like made it go like even faster. So I went, and I started doing that. I was like, wait, what? And then I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. So I started just going off from that. And what really got me into it, like what made me even start thinking about beatboxing, was Pitch Perfect. I really liked that movie. I used to watch it. I used to watch it all day, every day. I used to watch it whenever I fell asleep. Whenever I got back home from high school, I used to listen to the soundtrack all day. I just love that movie.
Yeah, no, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
I did sort of the same thing with the sing-offs when that was on, because yeah. So I guess, when did you join TikTok, and why?
So I actually downloaded TikTok in 2019 at the beginning, and I posted one video, and I think it was to the song. I forgot what the title of it was, but it was the one where he goes, "I wanna make love right now, now, now," and I thought it was. I wanted to post something funny, so I like did that, and then I think I was in Cammy's, my military uniform, and then I just like cut it, and then I didn't have a shirt on, and so I was just like messing around.
Yeah.
So I thought it was really funny, and then I posted that, and then I forgot about it, and I think the that TikTok account is still up, but I deleted the video. It's bubstepbbx.
Ah.
Yeah, I only posted one TikTok at that point, and then I really started getting into TikTok in 2020, May of 2020.
Okay. So
Yeah.
was it just like something to do because coronavirus existed, or?
So I was actually in the Middle East whenever the coronavirus started, so I didn't know
Oh.
anything about it, and I started like my phone was off like half the time I was in the Middle East, and then
Mm-hmm.
once I finally turned my phone on, uh, people were sending me memes about like Walmart's going out of stock with like toilet paper and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. I was like, what is all this? And then I texted one of my friends. She was like, oh, is it coronavirus where you were at? And I was like, I don't know what that is, but so no. And then she was like, oh, lucky. I wish I was there right now. And I was like, man, I wish I was over there because it was like, it's the Middle East, so there's
Yeah.
it's hot. There's like sandstorms every day and stuff like that. And at one point we had a what's it called? Whenever I knew that the coronavirus stuff started getting serious, is whenever they started making a social distance at the chow hall line, and then they had like this whole quarantine area set up because
Oh.
some people at the chow hall, like the people that were cooking the food, they got coronavirus.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's why they started making us do like the 6 feet, and that's whenever I knew it was serious. So whenever I came back, they quarantined us for like 2 weeks, and I was pretty mad about that because I wanted I wanted to go out and have a good time because I just came back
Yeah.
from the Middle East.
When
Yeah.
did like social distancing and stuff start for you, like in the Middle East?
Uh, Probably in the middle of March. Was it
Okay.
March? Yeah, it was March.
Huh.
It was in the middle of
That was
March.
about for us actually, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Actually, it might have been like late-ish March more.
Yeah, we were doing social distancing over there, but it wasn't like enforced, if that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. It wasn't really
Yeah.
enforced. And then whenever we got back, that's whenever it started getting more enforced
Mm-hmm.
and people actually started taking it seriously.
How long had you been over in the Middle East before you had?
I was only over there for like a month and a half.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Just curious, what branch of the military are you in?
I'm in the Marine Corps.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. So what was it like over there for the limited amount of time you had?
So there was a lot of sandstorms. It was like really humid over there.
Mm-hmm.
The sand was basically dust, so they had us walking in like flak and Kevlar, and we had our weapons with us too. So going everywhere was it was really hard because
Yeah.
it's like running on a sandy beach, but you're walking
Mm-hmm.
with like a bunch of weight on you. But the water
Yeah.
was really pretty. The water was like it looked like blue Gatorade or blue Powerade.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
So were you then like in the Gulf?
I was in Abu Dhabi. That's near Iraq. That was also whenever the Iraq stuff started like heating up. So I was kind of scared when we went over there because we were literally I forgot what sea it was that's near Iraq, but we were literally like right across the sea from it.
The Persian Gulf?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah, the Persian Gulf. We were like right
yeah.
across the Persian Gulf from Iraq.
Damn. I'm gonna be honest. COVID had so many things happen that I don't necessarily remember what was happening in Iraq at the time. So
Yeah, I don't
remind.
really remember either. I
Oh,
think I think we killed some dude, like some
oh,
really high ranking dude over there, and
yeah,
then they got mad,
I
something
remember
like
this
that.
now.
Huh?
I vaguely remember this now. It was like outside an airport with his motorcade or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow. It's just been such a year and a half that like things have not
Yeah, bro.
necessarily. So I guess
Yeah.
switching back to the topic of TikTok, your most sort of well-known character seems to be Monkey King.
Yeah.
And where did that come from? I saw a comment and you sort of made it, but then I saw that Monkey King like disappeared for like a while and then came back. So
Yeah. So where it actually all stemmed from was uh I actually had a video posted, and then somebody told me, somebody left a mean comment, and I had never gotten a mean comment before on TikTok. Uh,
wow.
so I thought it would be funny to react to the comment and pretend like I was hurt, and that got a lot of views. So I was like, oh, maybe I should. I I thought it would be really funny to make a video telling people to roast me, and then pick one of the comments and then like pretend like I'm actually hurt to it. And somebody commented monkey in it, and I had never gotten that comment before. I had never had somebody call me a monkey, but they usually go for like Dumbo and stuff
Mhm.
like that because of my ears. And so I made a video pretending that I was hurt to that monkey comment, and I tried to make it clear that it was a joke. Like at the end of the video, it got like 30 million views. Um,
Mhm.
I like at the very end of the video, I like puffed out my ears, and then I thought that people would know that it was a joke from then. But that video blew way out of proportion. A bunch of people started leaving me nice comments, and they thought that I was actually hurt from it. I got Lauren Gray to comment on it. Lauren Gray, Twains. Uh, there was just a bunch of like really big TikTokers that I didn't really watch, but I knew a lot about. And
Mhm.
so seeing all those comments, I was like, oh man, I just dug myself into a really deep hole. So the
Yeah.
very yeah, so the very next video that I posted, I posted it on how to fake cry, and I thought that those people that were seeing the other video would see that one, and then know
Oh,
that it was a joke. But not very many people saw that one, and then it was just a train loop, and I just tried in every video to make it look like it was a joke, but
yeah.
nobody ever got it because I got a bunch of kids uh, as my favorite. Uh, all of those kids, they I'm gonna say that they're gullible, but they get the jokes that I put out. Uh, they think that I'm being for real,
Mhm.
but that's where the Monkey King stemmed from. They just kept calling me Monkey after that.
I think your Wi-Fi connection's breaking up a little bit because you keep lagging.
Oh, I'm lagging.
What?
You say I'm lagging?
Yeah. But hopefully it stops. I sort of got most of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I watched that video. And yeah, I don't know. It seemed like it was a joke pretty obviously. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I have a somewhat similar audience, and I just remember this one video where it was like this person fake throwing like their girlfriend's iPhone off of a bridge or whatever. And like I stitched it and was like, I was pretty changed that day, like wondering why I look so different. It's because like I had to have a ton of
Oh yeah, I seen that one.
everyone was like, "You're not that guy," and I was like, "How could I make it any more obvious than this?" Like, what? Like, how am I? Like, what is there to do to make this any more obvious? So I feel like,
Yeah.
yeah, that one video with, yeah, like that was very obvious. Although the beginning was pretty convincing.
Yeah.
So,
I saw
so
that
at
video.
what?
That was hilarious, huh?
Yeah, that's an interesting time. I think
Mm-hmm.
that was actually like in May also, so around when you started TikTok interest or like getting serious about it. So
Yeah.
I guess after that video where you kept trying to make it like obvious that it was a joke, did you like start just posting like Monkey King videos?
Yeah. So once that happened and I realized that my audience just wasn't going to accept the fact that it was a joke, uh, I based my channel solely on replying to comments. Like
Mm-hmm.
every video after the monkey video, I mean, until like a certain point was like mostly just me replying to a bunch of comments, and I didn't really do TikTok trends or anything like that. But I also started like trying to branch out and do other things like making smoothies, creating like a bunch of little mini series like does that trigger you and stuff like that. But I tried to I tried to put Monkey King into it as much as I could because I thought it was a really cool character, and I was like developing a voice for him and developing a personality for him as well. I tried not to make Monkey King cry too because Monkey King is like a more of a upper like upbeat upbeat person,
Mm-hmm.
and so I made a lot of videos like just like random content that I thought would catch people's eye.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that like leads me into the next question, which is like if you were able to make it work, would you want to do this full time, like create content like Monkey King, or do you just like this as sort of a hobby?
So I started doing it. I started doing it as like just like for fun, and then once I realized like how big my account was getting, because I got like a million followers in a month, and
Wow, like it was
yeah,
that.
yeah, it was really fast. But the also another problem with that is, uh, if you gain a bunch of followers like really quickly, then you can
Mm-hmm.
also die out really quickly, like
Yeah.
I did. Because I started posting a bunch of videos. I was posting like 8 videos a day, and then I ended up stopping because I had to. I was like tired. I was like mentally exhausted from work,
Mm-hmm.
and I also had to come back, make some smoothie videos, make some videos like that I thought my audience would enjoy. So taking those small breaks really made my channel die down a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if I could make it what's it called? Uh, if I could make a living off of it, then I would definitely do that. But I got a year left in the military, and there's like certain things that I can post. There's certain things that I can't post.
Yeah.
So once I get out, I'm just gonna be way more free to post whatever I want.
Uh, just out of curiosity, when did you decide like you wanted to join the military, and why was that sort of the path you chose?
So in I think it was 2016 or 2017. Um, I was sleeping on my mom's couch. I was a junior. I was a junior in high school, and my mom she got a call from a military sergeant, and I was a really nice kid. I couldn't really say no to anything, so they called me, and my mom told me that a sergeant from the military wants to talk to you, and I was like, what? Okay, and so I got on the phone with him, and it was a recruiter,
Mm-hmm.
and he was uh, telling me that oh there's a lot of benefits to joining the military. They can pay for your college. They can give you the life that you always wanted. You can go, you can travel around the world and stuff like that. And I don't want to say that I was really gullible, but I I wasn't like against any of that. So I was I was pretty accepting to it, and I just said yes to everything. So I said
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and like 15 minutes later, he came over with the ASVAB test, and I took that. I passed it, and then he was like, "Oh, that's really good. It's really good that you passed it on your first try because not many people pass it on their first tries." And so I was like, "Oh, okay, that's really cool." So he was like more of hyping me up
Mm-hmm.
to be in the military.
Yeah.
And so before that, mind you, before this, before I got that call, I had no interest in joining the military. I didn't want to join the military at all. Um, I I just didn't like agree with like what's it called, like the discipline that they had. I couldn't do that to myself. But I mean, obviously, one thing led to another. I graduated 2018. That summer, I went to boot camp. I came out as a Marine, and that was how it went down. I
Yeah.
just got a call on the couch,
What
said yes, and here I am.
is that like something that happens a lot of the time from what you know for people like in the military? Like, have you heard anyone else who has a similar story? Like they got a call and they were like, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like that, but then there's also a lot of people that have been like wanting to join the military since they were like little kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really like telling my story to them because I just got a call on the couch one day and
Yeah.
said yes.
Yeah.
No interest in joining the military before that.
Yeah.
But it's also
Yeah.
funny because those there are kids that want to join the military at a young age, and they get to my age and they want to join the military. They go through boot camp, they don't pass boot camp, and they just get out. So if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. What was boot camp like for, like, as you said, like a nice kid who sort of said yes to everything?
So I really tried to lay low in boot camp because I didn't want to really get yelled at. But there's no possible way that you can lay low in boot camp because
Yeah.
everybody's constantly getting yelled at. If you mess up one time, you get yelled at. So I wasn't really. I was in there with a mindset that what my recruiter told me. He said that no matter what they do to you, they can't touch you. So that was my mindset the entire boot camp. I was like, they can yell at me all they want. I'm not gonna get mad because they can't really touch me. There was this one point where I actually did get mad because this drill instructor he told me to we were in formation and he told me not to move, and I think I moved, and then he came up to me and then he like started pointing at me and he was like yelling at me, and then he touched my glasses, and that
Ooh.
really that really pissed me off. So I didn't really try to show it. So I was saying, aye, sir. And then he touched my glasses. And then I let out a really like aggressive aye, sir. And I looked at him whenever I did it too. And I don't think he knew that I was mad. I really tried to hide it. So there's a lot of obstacles in boot camp that unless you don't have a really strong mentality, uh, of like passing boot camp, you're you're not gonna really survive it. But
Wow.
yeah, there's a lot of people that go in there. I I knew a lot of we went into boot camp with like 120 people, and then only 80 of us graduated because a bunch of people like they
Wow.
couldn't pass PFTs. Uh, they tried to they just wanted to quit. They they failed tests. They failed obstacles and yada yada yada. They just couldn't make
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah. Um. So, like, after going through boot camp and sort of where you are in the military, do you think, if given the opportunity, you'd do it again?
Oh yeah, I once I left boot camp. So boot camp is scheduled or it's set up to where you're doing something every second of the day. So like you're always doing something. So once I got out of boot camp and I went on my what was it 9 day vacation where I went home for 9 days.
Mm-hmm.
I was It was weird to me because I was constantly doing something and then out of nowhere I just
Yeah.
stopped my daily routine. And now that I think about it, um, I would definitely go back and do it again because right now I think it's fun
Mm-hmm.
because I've already went through it. I already know what's gonna happen, and it's just like I think it would be fun to play it all out again. And
Yeah.
but there's
Yeah.
also some parts of the boot camp that weren't really fun and were really hard. So
Yeah.
that those are the parts that would probably stop me. But
Mm-hmm.
there's no way I can go back and do it again right now though because you only do it once.
Yeah. So, other than then not being able to like post certain things because you're in the military, has there been any ways that or any way that being in the military has affected your content?
I can't really talk about like politics and stuff like that. I'm not really a political guy, so it didn't really affect me, but that's like one of the main things that limits my content.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not really political, so
That's fair.
I don't post about that anyway. That's like the only limit to it.
Mm. So I guess sort of on another side of that question, sort of about boot camp, turning back to TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
what would you say to what would your like past self think before you started TikTok about where you are now?
I probably wouldn't believe it because I've based my not my whole life, but like most of my life around getting like trying to get well known and trying
Mm-hmm.
to gain an audience. Because whenever I was in high school, I used to like go on Omegle and try and get people to follow me from like beatboxing and stuff like that. I would record it sometimes, but sometimes I wouldn't. I'd just like to get that feeling of like reaching out to more people and letting them hear me beatbox, so that way I could spread my talent.
Mm-hmm.
So if my past self were to come into contact with my future self, it wouldn't be like I'd just be in shock, and I couldn't, like, my brain couldn't handle the information. So
Yeah.
I never would have thought that it would be that quick that I would hit a million followers, and now I'm at 2 million.
Yeah, no, that's insane. You've had some pretty steady growth, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess being like a bigger creator now, what advice do you have to both smaller creators and creators just starting out?
So whenever I was like coming up, I would always tell my audience that I only posted stuff that I would feel comfortable showing other people, that I wouldn't cringe at. Like, people come up to you, they show you your TikTok, they're like, "Oh, is that you?" And then I see some people like cringing. "Oh, that's yeah, that's me." And then I just like kind of laugh it off. But so I only post stuff that I think is really more my humor. So that way,
Mm-hmm.
whenever somebody shows it to me, I can like just like laugh it off and be like, "Oh yeah, that was a really funny video that I made." So only post what you think is funny. Don't post for other people. Post for yourself.
How do you sort of balance that with also wanting to be able to still grow?
Balancing that with wanting to still be able to grow. I would say just like if you're gonna do a TikTok trend, just like put your own spin on it. Just be
Mm-hmm.
original with the videos that you make, um, while also doing stuff that would probably make your account grow more.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, just make your content relatable towards you and towards your audience, so that way your audience can share your videos to other people, and the other people might find it funny, they might not find it funny. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah, for sure. I had another question and now it just went out of my brain. Give me a second.
Yep.
God, I completely forgot it.
You good, man?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I guess one other question. This is sort of random, but I mean, you definitely have a knack for making characters that are funny. Have you ever like thought about doing sort of voice work or acting or anything? Have you been approached?
So I actually want to be a voice actor whenever whenever I get out. I want to go to college for it, but at the same time, there's people that haven't gone to college for being a voice actor, but they're still voice actors. So I'm like kind of leaning like whether or not should I should go to college. And if I do go to college, it'll probably be online college.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of colleges out there. I already tried. I think it was like 2 years ago. I tried going to college online, but I
Mm-hmm.
just couldn't deal with it because I procrastinate too much.
Yeah.
And I guess I do better with like going like IRL colleges. But
Yeah.
there's also not that many colleges that do voice acting online. So it was really hard for me to find a college, and then I had to pick and find a major that was similar to voice acting, but it wasn't voice acting. So I ended up
Mm-hmm.
dropping out. But
Yeah.
I definitely wanted to be a voice actor whenever I got out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that makes sense. You definitely, yeah. I guess just to sort of round this out, is there anything you want to add in general, something that I missed that you want to talk about?
My mind's kind of drawn a blank.
That's completely fair. Yeah, I guess before I let you go, first off, thank you. I think this was
No
really
problem,
cool. And I guess we can talk about this on live or over DM, but yeah, it'd be fun to figure out how to collab. Like, I feel like your voice acting could work like really well in like some type of song or whatever. That could be fun.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, whenever you have time, I appreciate this time, but I'd love to create something with you.
Hey, you too, man. I appreciate the time that you took out of your day to come and talk to me.
Yeah. Yeah. No, thank you. I really appreciate this. Yeah, it's always nice to get to talk to some people doing really cool things on this app.
Yeah, you too, man.
Cool. Well, I'll let you go, but thanks again.
Yep, no problem, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, you as well.
Bye.